Delegates, voters, Pete DeRose here. I apologize for not getting more videos up sooner. We had a lot of delays and device issues. But I'm gonna, as I said, I wanted to get specific videos on specific things that I'm concerned about and want to try and address in our community in Shakopee. Not that this first issue is necessarily a Shakopee issue. I do think it's an aggregate across the board issue, but I'm genuinely concerned about kids. I'm concerned about their education. I'm concerned about just the way our youth is developing today. More and more, it seems like kids are not passionate about anything. They're offended almost by everything. Not doing well in school. They are not healthy, both physically and mentally. I'm worried about how they're being sent out into the actual world. I don't know that many of them even know how to balance a checkbook. I don't know if they know how to even create a resume. Playing sports and being active especially is a big deal, I think, or at least it was a big deal to me when I grew up, because playing in a physical team sport, it teaches you a lot of things. It teaches you how to work with a team towards one common goal. It teaches you how to build relationships, and it teaches you how to work hard. It teaches you what it's like to win. It teaches you what it's like to lose, because you're going to lose. I've lost a lot in life, and every time I get back up and I keep going. And I don't see that as much today as it was when I was growing up. I'm not going to pull the back in my day thing, but I am genuinely concerned about the youth today. That being said, I'm not concerned about every single one of them. This is just a concern. I know there's plenty of kids out there that are doing great in school and that are playing sports, and they're got good friends, and they're got good morals and are going to do great. But I would say there's a whole lot more that aren't, that are going down the wrong path. And as a coach, I have a small business, but on the side, I believe in giving back to my community, and I believe in service. And I really wanted to try and help kids. And for 2 years, and I just finished up my second year volunteer coaching Shakopee girls 7th, 8th grade travel rec basketball. And last year we won a league championship, not to toot a horn or anything, but this year, with almost an entirely different team, we won the league championship again. And then just the other week, we actually won the state tournament. And to see the look on these girls' faces when they won was incredible. A lot of these girls have never actually played together before, or weren't very tight, they weren't very good friends even before the season, but they all came together. And to see that transformation, that's going to be one of the most rewarding things. They'll never forget that. And I turned and I looked to someone that day when it happened, and I said, this is why I wanted this. The reason why I got into coaching was to help a kid in the neighborhood. I said, this is what I wanted her to feel. And she said, I know. Because it's the most amazing feeling. They worked hard through the whole season, and then they won. They got there. They built relationships like that will never be lost. And they worked so hard. I was so proud of them. And I wish every kid could feel that, because that's teaching kids hard work and having discipline and being responsible and being accountable to your team and to the school and to yourself is a really big deal. These are life lessons that I worry many kids are not learning these days. I would love to see some more of that, and this social media influencing and how depressed kids are, like when they're scrolling through and just watching other people live their lives while they sit around and probably aren't eating well, they're not out getting any sunlight. Like, no wonder kids are depressed. And it's concerning. It's concerning because selfishly, when I'm old and I'm in a nursing home, it's these kids coming up that are going to be paying for it, you know? And if they can't get a job, and if they don't have any actual ambition, or they're not being taught anything real things that they need in the world to get by, then I think we have a problem here. I don't think in China and in Russia they're doing the same thing over there. They're teaching their kids self-defense. They're teaching them academics. They hold up athletic achievement and scholastic achievement, and I don't know that we're doing that here. So, yeah. Again, I'm Pete DeRose. I'm running for 54A. Some of this stuff might rub people the wrong way. I'm sorry for that, but I think a lot of people, as I've said in this last video that I'm going to be putting up, I think a lot of people are afraid to say it. The 10% minority is more outspoken than the 90% silent majority, and with cancel culture, people can lose everything if they say one thing the wrong way. Well, you know what? I'm not really that cancelable. I have my own business. I have clients that will never leave me no matter what. And I think I am in a good position to say the things that need to be said and stick up for Shakopee, stick up for my district, for the state. And I just think we need more common sense, someone with common sense in office in this nonsensical world. So this next video I'm going to be putting up will be how the Democratic Party basically squandered $17 billion surplus, and how, but I'll get into that later. But again, if anyone, as I've said a million times, wants to talk to me, please call me. Just call me. I don't like texting back and forth. I don't want to email back and forth. You can email me, that's fine. But if you just call me, we can talk. We'll talk it out. I will listen to everything you're saying. I'll consider everything, and I'm going to tell you how I feel, and we'll kick it around. I'm very easy to talk to. So thanks for watching. More to come.